I only have 4 items left on my Holy Grail, 2 of which being the highest runes in the game, Cham and Zod. What better way to find those runes than Travancore, right? So I'm going to be leveling up this Barbarian on stream over the next week or so. If you guys want to catch me live, Wednesday, Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern. Otherwise, just hang tight and I'll be posting the videos just like regular episodes, pretty much daily. So hope you enjoy.
Hello.
All right, Act 1 complete. Not bad, not bad. Not bad, dude.
How may I help you?
Yo, what's up, Christopher? You got the build no one likes? What are we talking about? Double swinger? Yeah, I know. You're definitely right about that. I need to look into what else we have. Cause the SIG set is nice, but I think having a second weapon is probably like infinitely better. Yeah, but it is what it is. Yeah, Christopher, I'm excited. I've never had a Barbarian ever before in my life. Like, even as a kid, even when I played ladder, even when I... Never before. So it's going to be my first time ever doing, like, Trav runs and using find item and all that. So it should be pretty cool. Okay, let's see here. So we're going to need 60 strength for that. That gets us almost everything. We're not going to use this anymore. And we're not going to use that anymore. Now, we still get 30% here, so I don't think it's worth it to put Bloodfist on. We can use this for now and switch over to Griswold's Edge afterwards. And I mean, that's basically it. Didn't we have the Eye of Etlich somewhere? We use them now here. We had an Eye of Etlich somewhere. Where is it? Here it is. So that's nice. And then we could go double swing. Right? Yeah. And we'll do 1 into leap. And we'll do that. How about that? You're gonna feel so silly when you try leap attack and love it? How about... Ben, I can never feel silly if I never try leap attack. Haha. Okay, now do I need... I don't think I need dex yet, so let's just go full into this. Oh, that's way better. Oh my god, that's way better. Yep. Okay, hold on. It's feeling worse now. I think maybe it was the crushing blow there, wasn't it? Nah, this is cool. This is fun. Plus, we're green now. You can't go wrong with the green, man. There's something he has to do. Diminish. What are you talking about, man? I'm trying to figure it out. Oh, he's talking about the maggot layer. He's talking about the maggot layer. Okay, we need extra lifesteal here. The damage is not great. Double throw does more damage. Yeah. I don't really think we have early game throwing weapons, though. That's my main problem with this. Oh, is that what he did, Ryan? I haven't had a chance to watch that yet. He did leap attack the whole way through. That's crazy. Take it easy, Porky. Don't worry, you're not missing anything with the maggot layer. Definitely don't stay up to watch that. That's the worst. Yeah, hold on. This is not necessarily the best. You don't need early game throwing weapons. I mean, you do though. We did throwing when I did the hardcore Barb. It was honestly awful. Like, for a little while, it didn't feel super bad, but yeah, it was pretty bad. It was pretty slow. It felt pretty rough. Throwing mastery is really sweet, but yeah, getting amp damage and all that, it was really, really rough. No, I'm talking about early game. Like we did throwing until level 30, until I found out that Warcry existed, and oh man, it was rough. It would probably be better with the items that we have, because I think attack rating was the biggest hurdle, but yeah. Okay, here we are. This is going to be horrible. This is going to be bad, because I've dragged in a lot of baddies. Look at all the damage. I could endlessly gamble. We have a ton of gold. There's potential here. Yeah, I appreciate it, Christopher. I'm really not too worried about it, but we'll try a couple different things. If the throw is better, the throw is better. I did have a great time with it. I mean, I really enjoy the fact that it basically always pierces, which is really cool. But oh, whatever. We're getting through pretty quickly. I'm not too worried. I like anything that goes fast like this. Don't like being cold though. Double swing, you need a 3-tile mace and another mace with mods. So much work to make the Barbarian decent, isn't it? I just wish he had more AoE. I wish that he had some splash. My general complaint about anything melee, like this is just so horrible. Let's see if we can gamble some throwing stuff and try that, because at least with the throwing stuff we can actually target what we want to hit. That's the downside to like Fury, Double Swing, Zeal, is that you don't really have a choice on what you're aiming at. It's such a pain. We want javelins? What do we want? Oh, these were pretty good, I remember. A bunch of decks for them? That's fine. Nothing too great. Yeah, the Pierce gives you, yeah, quasi AoE. I like that rhyme. Splash like on leap attack. Ben, you see this? You see that little red text that says required level 18? Javelins or axes? Okay, let's grab some more gold. I'm not really too fond of what we've gambled anyways. We'll do a little respec, see if we can make the throw work.
Greetings.
Let's do jabs. Any rares? Oh, nice. Hey, some amp damage. Nice. Okay, let's try these out. Now, I feel like I need some decks. Okay, let's try this. Dual amp? It's such a mission to look at for all of that stuff though, man. Blessed aim mercenary for sure, that would be good. But yeah, let's see. The damage is already looking real good. Oh yeah, that's much better. There we go. Not that much faster. But at least we're piercing. Do it when your character level 7? Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that then. We are way past. We already got one. Good enough for me. I feel like a machine gun. Nice.
I've just about had my fill.
Alright, cool. Cool. So we still have a lot of attack speed here. Feeling pretty good about this. Yeah, here we go. Let's do my favorite map.
I need a key.
Honestly, this map's not too bad when you're doing throw, so. Yeah, we have the Manaldon. So our mana should be pretty decent. Though it doesn't appear so, but whatever. We have a max slot belt. We'll just buy potions. Again, this is a twinked run, guys, so we don't really have to worry about much of that stuff. Worst map to ever exist. But again, not the actual worst build to do this map on. Better than doing it on a freaking Necromancer, that's for sure. Yeah, the Death Beetle experience is pretty good. You're not wrong about that. Hold on here. Okay, we got our leap back. Yeah, see the leap travel time. It's doesn't seem very good. It's decent for repositioning at the very least, though. Look at the attack rating. Holy, 2,000 AR at level 7 or 18 is nuts. Yeah, Bone Necro maybe, but full summon Necro? My damage is 2x what the screen says? Why is that? Got to hit Friday afternoon. Hopefully an interview next week. Good stuff, Ryan. Good for you, man. Good luck. Is your job like, are the interviews the same as mine? Like, if I wanted a new job, I'm probably going through like 5 interviews. Is it the same for you or not so much? Trace, you're currently playing Bone Necro and it's pretty decent melee. Yeah, the Bone Necro's not bad because the Bone Spear is pretty decent and then you have Corpse Explosion, so you're chilling. But I always play full summon and it's just so bad. Critical strike. Ah, fair enough. Fair enough. You're in a hotel right now, Diminished. 3 interviews in one place. 3 interviews isn't bad. Oh, hostel. Hostel. Gotcha. I've never been in a hostel. What's the crit chance right now? 26%? It's not bad. Yeah, pretty good week. It was we had a vacation and then we were back to work this week, so it was definitely a sadder week than normal, but we quickly got back into the groove. Have you seen the movie Hostel? No, but I know that's like it's like a horror, right? I don't don't get attached. But see, that's what I think of when I think of hostels. What is a hostel? To be honest, I'm not really sure the difference between a hostel and a hotel. I think it's more like a shared space than like a private hotel. The best Mega Layer experience. Eli Roth movie. Shared space and cheaper. Yeah, much cheaper, but you share it with people. Typically I see a lot of people that like travel and like do backpacking if they want to keep their costs down. I had a friend that we lived with in college that went backpacking through Europe and stayed at a lot of hostels because it was so cheap. You've been capturing spotted lantern flies and placing them in a spider's web on your porch. You're trying to get them addicted and then they take care of that problem for you, huh? Now this gives me 5% damage. This gives me 8, but I feel like this is still just better to take. It really is. That's a little bit crazy, but biological warfare. Hey man, it's smart. If nothing else, it's smart. Yeah, Dim, I'm sure you meet a lot of people. That makes sense to me. Considering the spaces are shared, right? For somebody like me, I'd prefer a hotel. I'd pay for the privacy for sure. Damn, you have arcanophobia? Damn. Those spellcasting spiders, am I right? Gotta be careful. Bears, wolves, mooses. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. That's why I specified Southern Ontario, because I feel like Northern Ontario, I think that's when you start to run into that kind of stuff. And like Vancouver as well, like the west side of Canada. That's when you start to run into bears and moose and those types of like actually life-threatening mammals. You just don't really get that kind of thing over here. Thank goodness. I don't know if I would be able to deal with that stuff. I would quickly become a hunter. Let's just put it that way. We do have a couple snakes, though. We ran into a snake on our walk last week or 2 weeks ago. And we had a snake in our backyard at one point, just looking at us through the window. Very rare. Those are the only 2 times I've seen snakes in the last, like, 10 years. But you don't want them to cast lower res on you. See, that's fair. That's fair. An orb weaver is a little spider with a wand and a wizard hat. Spooky stuff, man. Spooky stuff. Casting lower res on you. Corpse explosion. You kill one spider, and then from across the room, another spider's casting corpse explosion. That's rough. Yeah, Ryan, I feel like you really don't, like, understand the size of some animals until you see them in person. Like, even when you see pictures comparing one to another, if you've never seen any of those animals in person, completely different. And I'm not speaking from experience. I'm sure if I saw a bear, I would be pooping myself. No matter what the type of bear. I should probably be keeping this not throw because I keep standing still when I'm trying to move. Fireball. Dude, if spiders are casting fireball. Yeah, I don't know about that one, man. Yeah, Ryan, that was a little bit of a weird one. That whole man or bear choice. Like, come on. What level are we? 19? I don't think we have any upgrades quite yet. I think at this point we're pretty good. Like, I don't really foresee... Like, we could swap out to the Sanders, maybe. It depends on if we lose that light or that attack speed on these. Like, if we take the boots off. No, we still have them. Yeah, maybe I'll swap over in that case. Because they never seen a bear? Yeah, that's probably... I mean... Yeah. You have black bears? Yeah, that sounds terrifying, dude. That sounds terrifying. Spiders are born with +1 to venom. Now, see, that's just logical. By default. Too bad poison damage is useless. Poor guys. Born to die. That's a pretty small map over there. Can't say I complain about that. My god. Cube, please. Thank you. Oh man, as soon as that amp damage hits, changes everything. I love that. Okay, so we got leap attack now. Not gonna use it. We're gonna keep going into the throw because I'm enjoying this. You have koala bears. See, that's the thing. This in one way or another, koala bears are even deadlier, and it's more malicious, right? Because they infect you with chlamydia. You don't know about it. You let it get so bad that it kills you eventually, but not before you suffer. Yeah, see, those are the bears I'm afraid of. Yeah, let's grab these. It is what it is. I just want to keep up the videos for leveling the characters because I've shown videos for leveling every single character on the Grail, so I don't want to break that. Even if it means they have to put up with you guys. Oh god. Yeah, this is rough. Now at least you get to see the Twitch salesman. And then you guys will know what I'm talking about. That's funny that you remembered that, Ryan. Yeah, it's just I was watching Cadril on Twitch for the last week or so because of the MSI tournament. And there's just a lot of fun stuff you can do in Twitch chat. Like, I want you guys to be able to, like, collect points and, like, spend them on forcing me to do stuff or, you know, highlighting your messages, that kind of thing, so. Anti-Twitch and anti-Discord. Yeah, fair enough, dude. I know Twitch is not for everybody. I don't even watch Twitch. I just really like Cadril because I'm a big fan of Lost with Tones, and he doesn't stream on YouTube, so I'm forced. MSI is a League of Legends tournament. I believe it stands for Mid-Season Invitational. So it was like it's one of the first big international tournaments of the year. So all the best players coming around and but it's all done. Wow, that really, yeah, the mercenary really helps our AR, eh? It finished last night. Last night was finals. It was so much fun.
Greetings.
Good day.
So much fun to watch. Leap would be good here. Yeah, Leap. Honestly, Leap's not bad.
Yes, citizen.
The fact that you can leap through prison bars is also another thing. All right, Hamdan, take it easy. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you on Wednesday, man. Oh yeah, right. No, very, very similar, obviously, to the laptop brand MSI. No, it's League of Legends. League of Legends. But yeah, the whole Twitch thing would be good. Like, you guys gain points just by watching, and then you can use those points on, like, yo, I can make it like 1,000 points means I have to, you get to choose like the area that we farm for the next hour or 10 minutes or 20 minutes or whatever, right? Like, it'd just be fun. I wish YouTube had something like that. Like, there's no way it's difficult to implement, but I feel like they just don't want to be exactly the same, I guess. But it's all good. I'm also thinking about doing something like that with the Discord, because there's some pretty cool bots we can get. Make the Discord a little bit more community driven. But okay. No, Ryan, no. You're misunderstanding. I still get to choose the options, and eating a maggot is definitely not one of the options. Holy crap. Why? Why does your mind go there? Why do you even think about that? I am upset that you even think about that. Trying to get me to eat a maggot. It's just protein. Nah. I don't want to waste all the protein powder I bought, man. Thank you, though. You would like to see a game where you kill absolutely everything along the way. Every map is Den of Evil. That's actually would make for a pretty good challenge video. Or challenge run. Diablo 2, but every map is the Den of Evil. A werebear crafted only run? Oh, man. Crafted only is hard enough. Werebear would make it pretty difficult. Maybe not difficult, maybe just long. You could put a maggot into the spider web on the porch. Oh my god. I don't know if you want to do that, Yak. Like Ryan said, it's a lot of protein. You really want those spiders getting buff? Next thing you know, they're going to be putting a yak in the web, dude. You're in danger. Llama did a kill everything run? Yeah, at this point, I'm convinced everything's already been done once. You love spiders? Honestly, I'm a pretty big fan of spiders. Not that I want to have like a tarantula crawling on my shoulder or keep them as a pet. But whenever I see them, I'm like, hey buddy, thanks. Thanks for eating the stuff I don't want to deal with. You know, spiders, they're minding their own business, they're chilling, and they're eating mosquitoes and other weird bugs that I just don't want to deal with. No, Ryan, I know you're not saying it to discourage me. I appreciate that. Looking out for my feelings. No, you're good, you're good. I'm just saying, like, at this point, I am convinced that there's nothing I could do that would be, like, never before, you know, seen. Although, I do feel like my plan for the Hardcore Grail might be a first time. Because I don't think a lot of people really have done a Hardcore Grail on D2R without terror zones. I don't know if anybody's done that. But chances are you'll be able to find somebody who has. Nothing wrong with that, though. Llama has a Learn to Speedrun series? Beautiful, dude. Yeah, that'll be really nice. Yeah, Llama's got some good stuff, man. He is, there's a reason he's so big. Alright, smiley face. Where's this bad boy? I don't even know anymore. It's been so long. Ah, I mean, never mind. I know exactly where it is, actually. Okay, see, now, here's the thing. I feel like... Oh, I was going to say we need to get some cannot be frozen, but maybe, just maybe, the mercenary will be able to tank and we won't have to worry. Let's see. Yeah, he sure does. Gymnasium. Never heard of gymnasium before. I think we're pretty over leveled at this point. I'm not really too worried. That's the only reason I'm skipping fighting everything, is just because we're pretty over leveled with players 8. That we can afford to just kind of like get through and Death Spell is easy CBF. Yeah, Death Spout, and there's something else. Was it the Death's Gloves or something else? But I don't really know that we... Oh, well, Mercenary just died. Maybe we do need it. Maybe we do need it, and I should probably figure it out before we waste the staff. Nah, I think we got this. I think we got this. I'm gonna put the Sig armor. Actually, let's do this first. I'm gonna have to wait. We'll put the Sig armor on the Mercenary because he's definitely leveled by now, right? Yeah, I'm not too worried. And then we'll just feed him potions. Let's see if we can pick him up. Let's just gamble like a quick weapon for him. Why not? Do we want a spada? I kind of want like... I kind of want a pole axe. Scythe might have been decent. Yeah, Scythe. We get some lifesteal or something. I don't know if a scythe is... I kind of want a pole axe. Even a volt. Okay, that actually is kind of decent. Chance for amp damage on him as well. Not bad. The champ for your metamorphosis just isn't dropping. Yeah, it's rough, dude. It's a rare... It's a rare rune, dude. Give him meat scraper or copy snare. Yeah, I don't want to move off of the character though, because we just use the freaking staff. But I think we'll be all right here. We just do this. I'll just feed him potions, and hopefully he'll be alright. Seriously, where's the amp damage? Hello? There it is. Look at the difference in damage as soon as amp damage hits. Wow. Don't die, Hazade. You're doing God's work. Oh, yeah, baby. It's actually not bad. Nice. Nice. Some pretty good drops, too. Good old TP scroll for good measure. Just one. Just one of them. Nice. Not bad. Act 2 completed.
I have failed.
Shout out to the Double D lover members that you see on the screen. If you guys want to support the channel, consider becoming a member. Link is in the description below. Thank you so much.